Hi. We're going perp. We're going to slop it up perp style. We're jumping back into some Gungeon. We're going to sling-a-ding-ding Gungeon style. You may hear a thing that sounds like burtle. Just quietly, hopefully quietly, kind of background-esque. It's something I shouldn't have to tell you about. But no, it's a, I have the space heater on in here. I had it on in the last video. I listened back to the last video and it sounded quite alright. So I don't think I did anything wrong. And I don't think there is anything wrong with a little bump and grind. Hold on. Hello. Let me turn the game volume up a little bit, actually. Maybe the first time I've done this in a little while. How's that? I think that might be a little better in the video. Maybe down one on each of them. I think that might be good. I'm trying not to get the game too loud, but I listened back to my last video and the game was a little too quiet. I don't know how to... I don't know how to get any of these things limed up proper style. I keep fucking it all up. I keep going too much mic, too little mic, too mudge. Not enough, too much. Not enough, too much. Seems like a weird fucking room. Looks like a syringe. I really like getting a brown chest on the first floor. Like an extraneous brown chest, especially one that, like, don't need a key for. I like brown chests even if you do need a key for them, but getting one that you don't is like... It's like fucking good stuff. You might as well start beatboxing about it, it's so good. Today was a weird day for me. I didn't work a for real shift, I worked a partial fake phony shift. It could have been, I was scheduled for a real shift, but it was really slow. And I never leave early at work, no matter what, because I like making all of my money that I'm signed up for. But it was a shift I was signed up for just because I was also signed up for a lead meeting. So I went to the lead meeting and then, ooh, baby, and then stayed. So I only essentially, okay, so it's Trigger Twins, I'm gonna call it. Dang. I got paid for the whole time, but I only got, tipped for like 2.5 hours. But I was still there for 4.5 hours, because of the meeting, which is, a real crumb of a bee. But at least I got to freaking leave early. It was nice too. I got to leave early, and because of that, I got to do some of the Final Fantasy stuff that I would have missed out on, or that I did miss out on, that was going on otherwise. So, oh boy, that was kind of cutting it a little, kind of bit close. No fucking way! Wow. Okay. Well, that's the lead god there. I thought for sure I was clear. That's crazy. That's actually, honestly, crazy as hell. Holy shit, dog. Like, I can't believe I got hit by that. That's the dumbest hit I've ever taken. And that's the earliest, well, not the earliest lead god I've ever lost. I've walked into a boss right away. Like, walked into a boss. Maybe not the first floor boss, but Definitely have walked into a boss before. I guess if I walked into a non-first floor boss, though, it wouldn't have been earlier. I wonder what my fastest time to losing a lead god is. It's probably one of those runs where the first floor boss shows up in, like, is like 2 rooms away from start. And then I get hit at any time, and it still would have been faster than having cleared like 8 other rooms beforehand. And a couple of good, great things. That's good. There's some situations which could make that great. We're not quite there yet. Why the fuck? I feel like this has to be connected to the secret room in some way. Like, this weird-ass room I've never seen before. That's an offshoot all on its own. Oh. I don't really need to sell anything right now. Where else could it be? Can't be here. Too small. Too narrow. Well, alright, let's just keep going, I guess. Pretty rough start. Makeshift cannon is great. Oh, I didn't even destroy the green chest. Makeshift cannon is great, but we're still looking for something to open this run up. The makeshift cannon would be best in a situation in which sorry, we had some way of regenerating ammo. Reload stone or the like. Doodly-doo. That's unlocked. That's great. Because we're not rocking a whole heck of a lot of keys. Boop. Bop. We're gonna just kind of push it on this one. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I feel like I really shot the shit out of the turd of this run. I really fucked up the start in a way that, like, is mostly surprising. Like, that didn't feel real, getting hit by that attack. And it also kind of brings to surface the main complaint I have. Well, it's not really a complaint. It's something I've gotten over a long time ago, so it'd be dumb to be complaining about it right now. But I don't love the system of needing specifically flawlesses in order to have early benefits, you know? It seems like you're already suffering. It goes back to the 2 ways of reinforcement. Negative versus positive. You take damage, you lose health, and you lose access to more health. It's like a double down. A double negative. And while I get that's supposed to be a reward for mastery, it makes it so that if you're newer to this game, you're going to have a harder time, and then because you're having a harder time, you're going to have a harder time. Like, you know, whatever, though. We're still doing alright. We're still having fun. We're still burning, like, flying through some of this ammo. Still burning, like, flying through some. This is a great area, a great room to still have access to your fire. And it also would have been a great room to use piercing shots, but I'm an idiot. Don't fucking throw hegemony credits at me. You've got to be shitting me. What the fuck? WT fuck is going on? Yikes and yuck. That, my friends, is a gun I wouldn't even use just to, like, just to get rid of my friends. Why did I say it like that? Like a weirdo. Like a weird old 50s or 60s guy. Maybe even earlier. That, my friends, was the birthplace of rock and roll music. Doodly-doo. So we're starting in the shaft end of Pleasantville. Like, there's not a lot going super well on this run, so we might have to be thrifty. We might have to be sneakish. And we might have to make minimal things work maximal well. I think that's where Maxwell comes from. Maybe he was just like the healthiest dude. That guy is Maxwell. I don't know, sometimes in my spare time I like to think about the origin of different names. Such as Maxwell. Probably comes from the healthiest guy. Other than that, I don't think I've ever thought about the origin of a single name. Herschel. This lady found a shell. Esther. Born on Easter. No duh. I'm gonna blank in this big old room here. And then I'm done. Yuck. Yuck. On a duck. Double yuck right now. At least we got something, but still, we're in a double yuck sitch. I would really like to get some amount of ammo before going on to the boss, and I really need... I guess I really need to just be... Damn it. I mean, I guess I need to be a little smart with ammo right now. Let him die. Save the ammo. Yes, I was hoping that the explosion would take him out. Oh, Lord. Hammersea, that was great. I can't believe it was there. And the chance I'm coming back to that room with the hole in its head looking for some curse, but there's not a huge chance. Oh, Lord have mercy. All bright and clean and true. Malamina. Singing Mos Def, I don't know. Yeah. Dang it. That thing takes way too fucking long to reload. Oh my god, a key. I can't believe it. Who? Man, I didn't even know that guy was there. I wonder if they're satisfied with the way they changed explosions. It doesn't, I mean, it seems like if they weren't, they would have gone back on it, but feels to me like explosions were a tool, and now explosions are no longer a tool. Maybe they just thought there were too many ways to get, like, infinite explosions. Maybe explosions working as microscopic blanks made blank bullets pointless, and so they said, how about we do away with that jazz, that jizz. Dude, what? The fact that the second wave summoned after one guy took a single hit is a little bit horchitical. Maybe we'll go to the rat. No, we got the other room. Maybe we don't need the rat. I don't know. I'm still trying to feel out this run. I don't know how I feel about any part of this run. The rat would be good because we would get the thing on it. We would be able to use, or to get some ammo. Pretty much guaranteed, but that's about all we got going for the rat fight right now. Which it doesn't look like we're going to get any ammo for this boss fight, and we don't have a fucking weapon in the world to use against this guy. This is potentially the lowest state we've been in, the worst situation. Well, there's that at least. And, you know, having a machine gun, even if it's not a great one, should allow us to deal with this a little bit better. Come on. Dude, he's gonna summon so many of these dudes in the time it takes us to kill either of them. Oh my god, this is atrocious. I've already used both of my blanks. Done very little damage to this guy as of yet, even with our active item helping us out as much as possible. Oh, Lord. Walk in the fire, please. Walk in the fire, please. There was a bullet a centimeter away from me. Oh, this is a great weapon, by the way. And I'm glad I stuck around and went for the weapon. But I'm sorry, IBOM Companion app. I really do try to use you. I think I try to use the IBOM Companion app more than probably anyone in the entire world does. But I actually need something to work with here. We're not going to go. We are going to get one curse. We can go ahead and give ourselves that now, because we 100% absolutely are going to take one curse here. And so now we have some weapons. We don't have great weapons, and we still don't have a boss weapon, but we have some weapons. We have room clearers. Perhaps two of the best. One of them is close to my favorite, and the other one is this one, which is... It's fun while you're feeling loose, which I'm still feeling loose, fortunately. Take a couple hits because of the alien engine, I won't be feeling so loose. I should be feeling pretty terrified. Pretty tight. We're going to use this as our main thing just because it's kind of fun and it's definitely temporary and it's got a lot of ammo, which is something we desperately need right now. Okay. That's a thing to think about. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You know what would have been real nice is the fucking I-Bomb companion app and the Corsair. Well. I can't believe that. That's Balderdash. Whatever the fuck that means. That's an unacceptable coincidence. An unfortunate coinny. You sack of dog shit. Should be ashamed of yourself for shooting me there. You know how on edge I am. Still nothing. I would like to not have to buy ammo, but as long as I have a wall or something, you can use the alien engine like crazy, or like between waves. It's great. There we fucking go. Let's just do it. We still have, well, we still have at least one.
Hey, I'm making a grilled cheese for the old self.
Do
you need one?
I think I need one. Okay. You don't have to make it though. You're not my slave. Anymore. I forgot to remind myself to get a second useful weapon. I guess I'm gonna have to just get up in his face like a dummy. I can do a blank. Now's the time. Oh, are you kidding me? That one makes sense. Okay, now it's time to stop. Oof. That was a lot of very sudden damage taken. Man, I am doing that far too often. I don't know exactly what to do to avoid it, but I'm still doing it way too frequently. Ooh, cast iron. That's great. Dude, what am I using for the rest of this floor, huh? I managed to save all of my blanks. I don't think under any circumstance, I would have done that any differently. As dumb to say as it is, even if I had one more blank, I might have not taken one of those hits, but... Okay. That's the dumbest thing I've done yet on this. That's the dumbest thing I've done yet on this floor. Or on this run. I just grabbed red ammo for a weapon that had nearly full ammo when I have a lot of stuff I'd actually like to have filled up. And it was the first red ammo of the entire run. I can't wait to see how this run opens up, because where it is now is not where I want it to be. So all you can do is be optimistic about the future. That's all you're freaking allowed to do. What do we got? Bad baby boy. My favorite color? We'll go with blue. It's closer to the truth. Ah, no, it's not. Laser Lotus level 5. You're out of here. Lowercase r. There's one situation in which you're useful, but that situation is not now. I'd rather not have the ability to unlock chests than hold on to that one.
Hey.
Hello. Ooh, it's a brown one.
So much browner on the other side, too.
Is that good?
Whoops. It's dark. Yeah, still good. She still got it.
Cheese still got it. Is it like a pun? Man, it's so fucking motherfucking hot. I mean, cold in this house. Does anybody know what that movie She's All That's about? I bet it's like, I mean, it's one of those 90s youth-oriented rom-coms, right? It was one of those movies really focusing on the apathy generation's need for representation in media. Well, it's like maybe it's not 1997, but it feels like 1997. It's not the one that's a retelling of the Taming of the Shrew. It's the, that's 10 Things I Hate About You, right? There's She's All That, 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't know if I know any of the other ones. I'm drawing a blank, but one of them had Melissa Joan Hart. I'm gonna have to ponder that. Sorry, that's what I do when I eat. That's 10 things I hate about food. Because I need something to talk about while I'm eating. So it's not just Munch Crunch. Oh, that is the best non-synergy I could have gotten. That is the worst item, period, I could have gotten. All right, let's let me just put something in my hand that I'm okay with accidentally pressing the drop button on. Come on, you shit. I think I might. Now let's open this one. Okay. So katana, also known as katana bullets, is a little iffy, but shut up. I don't have much. I have to kind of accept it. Oh boy, that's not what we want. I'm gonna start using this room clear as a room clear, because I now actually have 2 incredible boss weapons. So I don't need to hold on to it, but I do need to probably not use anything else with it really. Oh, thanks for the key. That makes me feel so much better about not having destroyed both of those blues. The 90s and early 2000s were a weird time. There was a lot of like a lot of rebellion for the wrong reasons. There were a lot of rebellions against like mundanity, like things being too predictable, people thinking that like if you didn't live on the edge, you didn't really live, like that kind of stuff. But there wasn't a lot of like rebelling against things that really needed rebellion. I understand that what I'm saying here is kind of only understandable in hindsight, because I was right fucking in it there. I was right there with them, being like, you know, no one should waste their life with a dead-end job, and if you're not doing what you love every second of existence, you're a part of the problem. And like, it felt like the average age of thinking was between 14 and 22. And it felt like all those movies with, you know, the 35-year-old teenagers were playing off of that perceived audience. Like, the 14 to 22-year-old audience was the only people you made movies for at that time. Dude, you see that right there, what we just saw? Where the bullets were the katana bullets were going everywhere. That was a sign that this guy is actually dead, and it's just not giving me the animation. The death animation. I'm gonna use this for a little bit. Maybe. I haven't had a run where I used the bait launcher in a very long time. I don't think. Maybe when I, like a scatter shot run, I've used the bait launcher. Katanas, do your thing. That tiger just fucking appeared, man. I didn't see him run from anywhere. I just saw him suddenly devour our thing. Dude, damn it. That was my own dumbness. This is not a good weapon for regular situations, I don't think. But the okay, so back to what I was saying about the late 90s, early 2000s movies and culture and stuff, their rebellion was the fucking lamest. Like, if you look back at the people that were rebelling, they were snot-nosed little shits. Unimpressive children, for the most part, if not exclusively. Like, these weren't... It wasn't a time of real, genuine rebellion. It was a time of, like, everybody acting like they were rebelling, because it was an agreed upon performance. Like, it was the time when everyone was going to say, like, hey, we gotta be cool, rebellious youth together. They probably didn't call themselves youth because they're not 490 years old, but it's so goofy now. These kids, like, I remember being a Jinko wearing rebel. Like, I remember thinking that skateboarding was some sort of anti-authoritarian statement. I remember a lot of dumb shit that I did that was pathetic, but like, and like Korn, and like, it was the time of like really trendy alternative music, like stuff where kind of everyone knew. I mean, on hindsight, everyone had to have known that it wasn't really tough guys, like in Korn and Limp Bizkit and stuff like that. But they were just, that they were facading. Even like Marilyn Manson and stuff like that. Those were all performance art. Like, they weren't real things for us to, you know, to think was gonna have any impact on society at all. But I don't know, everybody kind of behaved as if it was genuine badassery to wear makeup on stage or whatever, like, or to say fuck in a song. Okay, so here's... Dude, I am so tired of going through that same room, so... I want to open this one first, because it could be anything. Oh, Lord. I didn't even need to go through that room. That's like probably one of the most appropriate things that he could have dropped, but not actually happy about it. Another, like, uninspired active item. Doesn't do too much for me. Ring of Trust Friendship is very, very good. If we can, you know, maybe get a key or two. Dang. Okay. I mean, maybe it's just all brown chests, and then it'd be great. Regardless. I'm going to start using up some of the guns that aren't going to make the cut from this floor. At least I believe aren't going to make the cut. I don't really know. We might have to hold on to more than we thought. Because I don't feel necessarily like this run has a ton of strengths. Well, it does. Never mind. I have 2 great room clears and 2 great boss weapons. One of those boss weapons is a little bit weakened by ammo concerns, but but I'm still also managing to play like utter fucking trash regardless. So I do have that going for me. Dude, I had such a clean and Clearasil run. Like, what movies was Jennifer Love Hewitt in? I mean, there was that cheerleader movie with Kirsten Dunst. There's that. What the fuck movies was Jennifer Love Hewitt in? Was she in Scream? Where do we know Jennifer Love Hewitt from? I'm just trying to figure out where all these 90s style movies were. Or what they were called, at least. Fucking right, yeah. Okay. So now, we just need to get hit to refill the thing. So we could actually use that to get more shots of it during a boss if we were cowards. And I'm pretty sure it happens for the, dude, where the fuck did you come from? Okay, so there's no reason to use shitty guns anymore. Please don't be the high priest. Please. Okay. Just ignore everything I fucking say, I guess. Ooh. I actually thought he had gone all intangible and was just standing there, so that was almost my bad on just standing around. Dude, you had to give me something that could not benefit from me having essentially infinite ammo. You just had to, didn't you, game? Doesn't matter too much anymore. Ammo is going to be raining from the heavens like regular rain. And so we don't need to fret too much about it. You know what I haven't played in a little while? Hades. I should get back into that. Maybe I'll stream some Hades tonight. My stream is has been on the down and down, not in terms of like viewership or anything like that. I mean, it has been in terms of viewership, but not specifically in terms of viewership. It's just been kind of on the down because I've been working a fucking ton, and I haven't had the I haven't really had the energy or wherewithal to stream when I wasn't working, just because I've been working so much and then pretty tired from working. So there's a chance. I mean, I have the next 2 days off. There's a chance that I will stream the next couple nights. I could be streaming right now, but I'm kind of tired of streaming just a Gungeon and then turning off the stream. And I really had the feeling that I'm going to do this one and then go hang out with Jackie a little bit. She works tomorrow. Tomorrow's sushi day, and I am fucking stoked about it. Those katana bullets are nice as Christ is. It was pretty nice. I think I imagine that Jesus H. Christ was a pretty nice dude. I don't know what the H... Horatio? What does the H stand for? Jesus Horatio Christ. Did we already find the secret room? No. I would really also really fucking like the ability to fly. What's in the shop? There's no other gun with a single shot, is there? I hate what's happening with this run in a very general sense. I mean, fucking absolutely. What kind of dumb, idiot monster would I have to be to not pick that up? You're gone. You're gone. Gorgonzola. You're gone. I'm probably going to use the sling on the final boss. It's also not worth very much. You, bait launcher, are sadly also gone. That's like probably one of the worst things I could see right now. Oh, is this napalm? Sure. Dude, how lovely. I was a millisecond away from shooting it. And I was like, there's a very, very slight chance that this is something useful. And it was. And that's a pretty much free ticket through bullet hell. All for the low cost of we're never going to there's almost no chance we're gonna open a single chest. What else could I sell? Sell the jetpack. It's alright. 95 is good. We're fine. Alright. Hopefully some armor will drop, but otherwise I think we're just gonna keep doing, well, fuck, I forgot about this. We're not gonna keep doing anything. We're gonna double down on Polaris kills. Polaris gets all ammo because all other ammo will be gotten from, well, maybe not. I was going to say from taking damage, but we really want to avoid that, right? This would honestly be like a fucking perfect room to BSG, but it's also a perfect room to kind of build some levels, and it's really hard to say which is more important. So here's what we're gonna do. Telly, do it. Come back, do each of these branching paths, and then refill. Hopefully Space Turtle lets me get a little bit of the kills on this. I was really debating whether or not I should have bought charmed bullets, charmed rounds, whatever the fuck it's called. I think I made the right call, but why? Why do I think that? Because I can't fucking change it, so it makes a lot more sense to just believe that I did the right thing. No fucking fire. Okay, well. I should have just pressed the jetpack while looking at the map. I was so close to level 3. And now this... it's like a double decrease in the impact of ammo there. Alright, level 2. Keep going. You know, one thing that could be good is I could take damage really early, like on the next floor or something. Get this down to level 2, and pull it back up. It's gonna be wiggle dodging for a little bit here. That fire on the floor with those hammers was too much to think about. Especially since I'm very nervous about fire now, because I fucking took damage from fire. Something that never happens. It's so unlikely that I think a lot of the times I would sell the ruby or the ring of fire protection just for the like 6 or 7 cents or whatever I would get from it. Even if I was good on money. Level 3. Okay, so we're gonna keep using it because we got boss weapons coming from elsewhere. And like I said, we'll put ammo into this if we're gonna put ammo anywhere. It's gonna be one of the rarest things you ever see me do in this game. That is fully use Polaris as a room clearer. Still one of the best boss weapons there is, but okay. Back to pretty much full. I'm gonna let my little buddy take out the red mage there. I didn't even realize that room was gonna get a death. I think recently I've been clearing that room far too fast for death to show up. Do you think that's a Spelunky reference? Man, the no key thing is fucking shit. Oh, cool. There we go. Ooh, we got a coolness key and a regular key. Or coolness chest and a clear chest. Broccoli. Absolutely. Okay, let's leave that there for 1 second. We all know that there's a good chance I'm going to fuck up this dragon fight, right? We all can be honest about that. That there's like actually a good chance that I'm going to screw this dragon fight up. Accuracy or damage or something. That's fine. I'm not going to destroy the other ones quite yet, but it's definitely not going to be smarter to use the sling. But it's going to be kind of hard to not use it sometimes because it's such an easy boss to get the ricochet on. I guess this actually works pretty well. Oh god, I thought I didn't jump. If you get the first one there, I think you pretty much always get the second one. Okay. That was great. That was butter smooth and baby soft. And that's what you call a butter baby. And that's not a lead gun. Because I stood still and got hit by a bomb, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. So, let's go destroy these, actually. And, you know, I was gonna say maybe we could get ammo, but I don't think ammo is a drop. We can get money, but we're not going to. The only way we could get money is by... I mean, we wouldn't get enough. We need 40, I think. We get a nickel at a time. Boing, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. This is the wrong way. Yes, perfect. There we go. There's level 3. There's not level 3. Did it fill up? It totally filled up. Alright, so now we gotta keep using this. But we got our ammo back. Baby. Actually, kind of in the perfect way. We didn't go down to level 1, so we're still using a semi-decent weapon. And on top of that, we refilled our ammo early, like I suggested that we should. With the least amount of time lost. Whoa, that was fucking weird. Katana bullets are still a little on the weird side for me. Come on, reload. Okay. Oh, that counted? I totally didn't get that kill. Dude. Dude, can he get the kills for me to come? What's up?
Can I take a shower?
What about it?
I'm gonna take it.
Why are you letting me know in such a yellful manner?
It's not a
What?
wash my butt for me.
No, that's where all your poop always stays.
I know, and I need it to get washed.
But I don't want to stick my hand in the poop
For the poop thing.
hole. Jackie thinks I want to stick my hand in her poop hole. And she's got another thing coming. I think. I think I don't want to do that, though. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, boy, that was a bad roll. This is definitely the right path. Yep. Oh, come on. How long does it take to charge up a giant room-clearing weapon? God. I think we are made out of time. Alright. Yee. I almost let myself get into a real quick flip switch sitch. But I did not actually, so that's good. I do recognize that I've been using Polaris as, oh my god, as if it were a the rad gun. I've been only, like, I've not been hip firing for fear of losing the reload or whatever. And it's not that good. That's not a legitimate concern to have. Oh! See if anything better than blue pops up. Alright. Well, maybe there's no benefit to... Or not hip firing, but fanning the trigger is what I mean. Gun terms. You know, they never do simplify themselves for you. Gun terms, that is. Run ended up being alright, like... That's not going to be helpful, literally at all. Besides slowing down when there's actual explosions. It's not going to be helpful for the sake of itself or whatever. But it's not going to make my active items any more useful or whatever. Because I had an active item with just a regular on-off switch. Why did that seem like it was... I don't know, whatever. We're using it. Whoa, not that. Not this one either. Switch weapons, please. Ooh. Why is it counting their death animation as an explosion? I straight up do not understand. Does katana bullets count as an explosion? For some weird ass fucking reason. Yeah, do the circle while you're doing this one. This one sucks. A little early. Oh, not early enough to really matter. So that's it. We can just kind of hang out here and LF this motherfucker. And Super Space Turtle is going to continue to murder at him a little bit while we warp space-time. Oh, 308 is in the books. That would have been an LGLF, but this guy's a dumb piece of shit. A real bird brain, if you know what I'm saying. Real bird brain, if you know what I'm saying.